Hey, what's up everybody? Yeah, it's me, SuperSonicJB. I've been thinking a lot recently and I decided I'm gonna quit YouTube here. Now, I just been going through a lot in life right now and I think it's just time to stop doing YouTube, you know? The stress is killing me from uploading every day and everything, and you know, I just want to move on with my life, try some other stuff and everything. So, I'm sorry guys, but this is the last video you're gonna see from me here. But I do want to say one thing before I leave here. Super Shrek Brogers. Shrek was depressed. He had to leave his one true love, shouted the hedgehog. Wait, Shrek, don't go! I'm sorry, but my time here is over. He drove his Shrekmobile to the local tavern to drown his sorrows in alcohol. After that, who knew what he was going to do to himself? He entered the bar, solemnly greeted all the regulars, and asked the bartender to give him shots of the strongest stuff they had. He didn't want to remember this night. It's not easy being green, eh? A voice chimed in. It's the bartender, who Shrek had just now noticed seemed to be a plumber as well. I can't help but agree, laddie, Shrek drunkenly cried. Look at you, the bartending plumber said. You're sitting here all alone on a Saturday night. You don't seem like all the other drunkards. What brings you here? The plumber inquired. To be honest, I had to leave my one and only love, Shadow, Shrek said. Why is that? I just had to. Things were just meeting my Shrek expectations, the benevolent ogre replied. The worst part is I had to leave Junior as well. A single wavy, waxy tear rolled down from his eye. The plumber pondered this matter for a moment, and then an idea struck him. Well, do you need a place to stay? He asked Shrek. Yes, preferably as swamp-like as possible, laddie. He sniffled a bit. I'm sorry, this is just so overwhelming for me. No, it's no big deal. Well, if you need a place to stay, I'll ask my bro if we can rent out our guest room to you, the plumber said. That would be very undrek, our ogre friend replied. Sorry, I didn't catch your name, laddie. Who are you? It's me, Luigi. Oh, well, I'm Shrek. I get off in about a half an hour. Let's meet up in the front then, Luigi said. Alright, laddie. 30 minutes later, Luigi's shift was over, and he proceeded to lead Shrek to his house. There's a quaint cabin located near the woods, but to Shrek's disappointment, there wasn't anything like a swamp to be seen for miles. This place could use a little more of an ogre's touch, Shrek thought. Maybe an onion garden or two. Oh well, I guess I'll have to do for now. They pulled up to the curb and walked towards the front porch. This is a nice place you got here, laddie. It could use a massive ogre load of swamp elements, though. You would think so, eh? Luigi replied. Just then, the front door opened. It was none other than the world-famous Mario. Upon seeing Shrek, he pulled Luigi aside. Luigi? What's that big green guy? Oh, that's a Shrek. He's looking for a place to stay, so I thought he could rent out the old guest room for him. Okay then. Mario turned to Shrek. He hated to be unwelcoming, so he said, You can stay here as long as you like, Shrek. Thanks, you're a real broger, you know that? Shrek replied. Mario just stared at him, unsure what to say next. Okay, well, come on inside, I'll show you the guest room, he said. Shrek gleefully charged into the house. Luigi followed suit. Mario just stood at the porch, so baffled why he just happened. Mario led Shrek into the guest room. Much to Shrek's delight, there was a moss growing on the walls, and there was a damp patch on the ceiling. Very swamp-like indeed. Sorry about the mess. We haven't been in this room for ages. That's not a problem for me, laddie, Shrek replied. He also started settling into the filth. Thanks for taking me in, by the way. You're welcome, I guess, Mario said. He shrugged and left the room. Well, Shrek, do you need anything? Luigi said. You got onions around here? Sorry, we don't. That's quite alright, laddie. I'll just plant my own. Shrek pulled out some onion seeds from his pocket. Every ogre knows to never leave home with them. And planted them in the various moss patches around the room. There, that'll do. Well, alright, if you all settled in, I'm gonna go to sleep. I've been working really hard lately. Good night, Shrek, Luigi said. Have a swell slumber, broger, Luigi replied. The next morning, Shrek heard many distraught cries outside the house, and being the good Samaritan he looked out the window to see what was going on. There were many mushroom people running around, crying out for help. It was none other than Bowser, flying around in a car with a face that reminds Shrek of the time he dated that carnival prostitute, commanding a bunch of Koopas. Wah ha ha ha! Bowser roared. Soon your kingdom will be nothing but rubble, and more rubble. Wah ha ha ha! Shrek saw the Mario Brothers leading to action. They had short work on Bowser's lackeys. Well, I can't just let these guys do this on their own, Shrek thought. I'm their guest. Might as well help them out. And with that, Shrek started into action. He grabbed one of the upturned Koopa shells, expelled it in the fight, and hurled it at Bowser, and knocked him smack into a tree, blowing up his vehicle in a nanosecond. A new personal record for Shrek. Try messing with my brogers, huh? Not on my watch, he proudly proclaimed. That was all the response Shrek got. Whoa, that was truly amazing! Magical things can happen when you keep yourself on a strict diet of onions and the tears of pathetic little farquads, laddie. Luigi at the moment had never been more turned on in his entire life. He had something special here, and he planned to take full advantage of the situation in due time. Shrek was crowned a hero by the Royal Council of the Mushroom Kingdom for his brave action against the evil King Koopa, Bowser. He felt truly honored and went out with the Mario Bros. That night to celebrate. Pints for everyone on me! Shrek exclaimed to the denizens of the tavern. Many drunken laughs were shared, and Shrek had just about completely forgotten about Shadow and Junior. Luigi felt conflicted. He never had these kinds of feelings for someone before. Shrek was so heroic and courageous, but how could he compare? Top it all off with the fact that Shrek has just come off from another relationship, and his chances of ever romanticizing Shrek dwindled more and more as time went on. But that was the last of his worries, he will soon discover. There have been reports of strange disappearances all over the kingdom, ranging from simple blocks being out of place to full-blown buildings vanishing into thin air. Shrek didn't think much of it until something horrible happened. My onions! He cried out. My entire crop! It's all gone! Right over my head! And indeed that was true. The onion garden he started in his room was completely gone. Not even a single layer left! Shrek sobbed. That's it! He choked through his tears. I'm going to find the Farquaad responsible for this and give him an ogre-pounding beating like he'll never forget! Shrek blasted All-Star by Smash Mouth from his MP3 player and bursted out of the house. Luigi heard the commotion and followed, afraid Shrek would soon be in grave danger. Shrek! Luigi cried. Shrek, wake up! Shrek skied into a halt and allowed Luigi to catch up. Why do you want to come along, Broger? Shrek asked. Because, Luigi said, I care for you, and I don't want you to disappear like everything else. He stared into Shrek's eyes and teared up a bit. Shrek understood how he felt and let him come along. Shrek pulled out his Onion-matic 3000, his specialized onion detector. There were many like it, but this one was his, and his alone. He set the range to extra dimensional and followed the trail. He and Luigi were led to a giant stone structure. The entrance is blocked by foliage, far too thick to simply pass through. Wait, I got an idea! Luigi exclaimed. Wait here, Shrek! Luigi set out, and Shrek calmly waited his return. When he finally did, he brought with him two odd-looking plants. These are the fire flowers, he told Shrek. One bite of these tasty things and you'll get great super fire powers. Shrek liked the idea very much, and scarfed down one of the fire flowers whole. He felt an odd yet comfortable, warm sensation in his belly. His clothing turned into white and green, and his hand suddenly shot out a burst of flame onto the foliage, which is immediately burned to a crisp. And that's what I call a Shrektacular, laddie, Shrek said. Luigi donned on the suits himself, and they set off into the structure. It was dark and damp inside the structure. Luigi would normally be scared, but now with Shrek by his side. My Onion-matic 3000 is picking up a strong signal dead ahead, Broger, he told Luigi. Whoever or whatever is causing all this is right through this door! He pointed towards a Reiki wooden door. Shrek slowly opened it, and he and Luigi found themselves in a psychedelic and disorienting room, filled with twisted walkways and blue orbs, enhancing many of the objects. and people who were disappeared, including Shrek's onion crop in the center of the room. And an all too familiar figure stood waiting. "Hello, Shrek," the figure said. "It's been a while." "What? No, it can't be! Shadow!" Shrek cried out. "In the flesh." "In the flesh, darling." "In the flesh, darling," Shadow replied. "It's not only me, though." Shadow held up Shrek's own flesh and blood, Junior. "Son! What has Shadow done to you?" Junior was enhanced in a tight blue force field, keeping him from escaping. He was pretty battered up. "Oh my God!" Luigi faintly cried. "Alright, Shadow," Shrek said. "What is it you want?" "I simply want you, darling." "I simply want you, darling. And if I can't have you, the entire multiverse must pay the price." Shadow then opened up the green rift and fed it some of his blue orbs. Floating around the room, it grew larger and shook the room. "There is an alternate, however," Shadow said. "If you enter this rift with me and Junior, then I shall spare the multiverse, and we'll be able to live happily in our own little plane of existence." "Ogre my dead body, Shadow," Shrek said. "How about your little friend's body?" Shadow asked. Shadow assaulted Luigi with an onslaught of chaos spears. "Make your decision, honey," Shadow insanely cried. Shrek had no choice. He couldn't sit there and let anybody die over his want for a better relationship. "I'll do it, Shadow," Shrek said. "Alright then." Shadow stopped assaulting Luigi. "Come along, Junior." Shadow and Junior entered into the rift. Shrek solemnly turned to Luigi. "I'm sorry, Brogger, but I have to go with Shadow. I can't let everyone die over this." "It's okay," Luigi said. "I understand. Just know that I'll always love you." Shrek nodded. "I'll cherish our time together forever." And with that, his time was over. He leapt into the rift. The room almost immediately reverted back to its empty space as it once was. "Goodbye, Brogger," Luigi said. Luigi sat on his bedside. His brother was fast asleep, most likely dreaming of an Italian cuisine. Luigi, however, had been awake for hours. He couldn't stop thinking about Shrek. He decided that a good night's sleep might deter these thoughts from his head, so he laid down and tried to get some shut-eye. Suddenly, he heard a voice whisper in his ear. "It's not ogre yet, laddie." Luigi sat straight up and witnessed a green figure escape out of the window. He slept happily that night. The end. Hey everybody, April Fools! Yeah, I'm not quitting YouTube. This is literally just an April Fool's joke and everything, so yeah, I'm not quitting YouTube. Don't worry, it's alright. Just April Fool's joke, okay? And I hope you enjoyed Super Shrek Brogers there. Link in the description in case you want to check out the fanfiction for yourself and everything, but yeah, April Fools, guys. Alright, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye guys.